Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Gale Lewis. I'm a marriage and family therapist and an author of a number of books, 7, 8 books, all on relationships. My latest book is Why Don't You Understand? A Gender Relationship Dictionary. And in fact, it's the world's first dictionary listing words that men and women use differently, which, as you probably have already noticed, there are times in your relationship where you're saying something and somehow you end up in a conflict and you think, how did that happen? We were just talking and suddenly it came into some kind of argument. This dictionary is a way of helping you understand what happens when women use words one way and men understand them very differently. And men use words in one way, and women understand them very differently. Let's talk about sex. Everybody knows that when men use the word intimacy, they mean something very different than when women use the word intimacy. Men assume intimacy for them means let's make love or let's have intercourse. Women, when they use the word intimacy, they're talking about wanting to feel connected, wanting to feel related, a bond between the man and the woman. So that's one part of sex that in the dictionary you can read more about how the word intimacy causes misunderstandings sometimes. But I want to talk about another part of sex, a part that most men and women don't know about. It's what I call pre-foreplay. Now, men know about foreplay. Foreplay is what you do, all that stuff that pleases her, and kissing and necking and petting and all that other stuff that pleases her, so that then you can get on with it, right? And that is important. But I'm talking about something even before that. That's foreplay. I'm talking about pre-foreplay. For a woman to want to even get involved in making love, she has to be emotionally ready. She has to be physically relaxed, and her mindset has to be ready for that. So let's say the man and woman come home from work, or the woman's already home. They have to take care of dinner. They have to help the kids with the homework. They have to get the kids ready for bed. They have to clean up. They do all of that. And then the man's ready to be intimate. Well, it doesn't work that way for women. Women are more likely going to have to put aside, what am I thinking about that I have to do tomorrow at work? They're going to have to put aside thinking about, have I made the phone calls about the carpool for the kids tomorrow? Oh, what about lunch for tomorrow? Has that been made? Women's brains are working constantly. And it doesn't work for them to suddenly say, okay, now let's switch from that to making love. Men can do that transition very much easier. Women cannot. That's where pre-foreplay comes in. It only has to be 10 minutes. But 10 minutes where the man and woman are connecting. Whether they are sitting down and just talking for a few minutes quietly after everyone is gone up to the beds, gone to sleep or whatnot. Whether it's they sit down and play a game of cards together, go for a walk. They do something that just pulls them together, unwinds and deconnects each of them, from, particularly her, from the stress of the ongoing life. Then she gets in the mood to wanting to be intimate. Men, this is a great tip for you, because so often what I hear in my practice, men are saying she never wants to make love. She never wants to make love. Or she never wants to get intimate. I hear both. And this is part of what will make that difference. Spending a few minutes with her in downtime, quiet time. This is one of the examples in the dictionary that will help decrease communication problems, so that women will have more intimacy, meaning they'll feel more connected to the man, and men will have more intimacy, meaning having more opportunities for making love. So if you want to get some free excerpts of what's in the dictionary, feel free to go to the website. It's genderdictionary.com. You can get the free excerpts. You can take a look at what's actually some of the items in the dictionary. You can also order the book from there. Again, it's genderdictionary.com.